WolfGxngDon, never lacking. 2K bills to the fraction, breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, boy, brick by brick, we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub, this WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges, 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah, running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah, the greatest builds inside 2K.
So to go ahead and get started with the glitch, we are going to go into the settings, man. First thing you want to do is go ahead and find those units of measurement. We have to go to the metric system, and now you are ready to start this glitch, man. Go ahead into the builder, create a new build. If you got something in the slot, just go ahead and delete it. I would always suggest just starting over, just to, you know, avoid any potential hiccups. Now we can go ahead and make a small forward. We're going to start with the body settings on this build. So with the height, we're going with 2.07 meters. The weight, we're just gonna go ahead and max that out, and that will come up to 113 kilograms. We're gonna do the same thing with the wingspan, take it up to 2.31 meters. I went with define for the body shape. You can probably do anything, it does not matter. Then, just like every other glitch, we're going to max out the build. Pick the takeovers, and then, you know, it's time to keep doing the same old with the glitch. You get your build, comes out as slasher. Those are actually not bad comparisons. Then we're gonna go ahead and edit the build, go back into the settings, man. You already know what it is if you've done any of these glitches before. Go back into the settings, go down to units of measurement, change it back to the imperial system. Go ahead back into the builder, man, because it's time to edit up this build just a little bit. Back onto the one that you created. Now we're going to go ahead and edit the height. So don't change anything on there, don't touch the position. For the height, we're going to go down to 6'5", and we're gonna leave everything else the same. So keep the same weight, same wingspan, same body type. Now, go ahead and do the same thing that we did before and edit that build. And would you edit in the build, you just wanna go ahead, you can use the same takeovers if you want, does not matter. Now we're gonna go ahead, finish out the build, pick the takeovers, edit the build once again so we can go back to the main menu. Because you already know, if you've been doing these glitch builds, we got to go back into metric. Now, with us going back into metric, we got to go back into builder, man. You already know what it is. Go ahead and edit that same build. But now the glitch is pretty much over, man. You are going to go ahead and start editing the build for what you actually want. So time to look at the actual build and get what you want out of it. Put that height up to that around the 6'9" area. So you want to go with the 2.05 for the height. Now the weight and the wingspan are completely up to you. So make sure you do exactly what it is. You know you got the glitch correct. If when you edit the wingspan, you get a 90 on the steel and you get, you know, around that 99 area for the rebounding. All right, man, in the wake of the sweep of the Nets, man, I had to make this Jason Tatum build for sure, man. After you complete the glitch, I did switch back to metric. I mean, not metric, but imperial. So you're gonna have to go back to imperial if you wanna make sure that everything matches. With the height, we're going with 6'9". The weight, we're going with 188 to get the most speed possible. The wingspan, we're going with 7'2". The reason I'm not going higher is because I need a lot of shooting on this build. Jason Tatum be knocking them things down. And for the body shape, I went with define, but that's completely up to me. I mean, you can do whatever you wanna do to make the build look the way you want it to look. All right, we're gonna start out with the finishing. First things first, we will be going with close shot of a 57. The driving layup, because this dude does finish very well around the rim. As far as on the drive, want to make sure that's up to an 80. The driving dunk, we're gonna put that up to a 92. Now with the driving dunk being a 92, we can go ahead and skip down the vertical, make sure we get that thing up to an 80, because you don't want to get to the end of the build and not have the vertical to unlock a lot of those contact dunks. We're gonna put a lot of shooting on this build because Jason Tatum does knock shots down at a very high clip. The mid-range shot, we can go with an 87. The three-point shot, we can go with an 82. Now, just in case you're used to making builds with higher three-point shots, an 82 is not bad. You will still be able to hit very consistently with an 82. Now, for the free throw, we can go to 72. I always like to stick around that 70-ish, so about 65 to 75-ish. For the free throw, just because I want to be able to knock them down at a very high clip. The pass accuracy on this build, we will be going with an 85, you know what I'm saying? Team 85, make sure you get that bullet passer on gold. That is a very good badge to have. and I would highly suggest getting it. I did want pro dribble moves on this, so you know I gotta go with that 80, and the speed with ball, we will be going with a 74. Now, we only get quick first step on gold, but this build is big, so, you know, it's a few things you're gonna miss out on, like hyperdrive, quick chain, stop and go. You're not gonna get any of that on this build, unfortunately. With him being such a good defender, and like, dude is really a lockdown defender. You just seen what he did to KD. We are gonna be going crazy with the defense, man. We going with a 72 for the interior, an 89 for the perimeter, because he was definitely holding it down on the perimeter and the interior, an 84 for the steal, so you can play those passing lanes like crazy. The block, we're gonna go with an 87. Hey man, this dude blocked KD's shot twice, bro. He blocked KD's shot twice. We have never seen that before, not from the same player, just going crazy on him. And we're gonna go with an 88 for the defensive rebound. For the offensive rebound, you can leave it right where it is at that 58. Now we are gonna go kind of crazy with these physicals, man. So we're gonna go with a 78, 79 for the speed. We're gonna go with a 78 for the acceleration. I do want to give him as much strength as possible. That kind of helps you make sure you get those contact dunk animations. You don't get them canceled out by, you know, other players running over there. Make sure you're using that dunk stick. It'll definitely help you out to get those blocks, man. Now we got a final badge count of 15, 27 shooting, 25 playmaking, and 25 defense. A very balanced build, you know what I'm saying? So we can go ahead and continue and pick the takeovers for this. So this is what I would do. So I'm going with spot up precision, but you could also go with pull up precision. I also think that'd be a very good takeover to have on this. And finishing moves for the secondary. Now we can go ahead and finish up the build so I can show you the shades of, man. I am so happy I got this two-way mid-range maestro. #1 shades of is Jason Tatum, man. OG for the second, Scottie Pippen for the third. This is a very solid build, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to make it even more solid by showing you the badges that I would put on this build to go ahead and complete it. Make the play style, you know, match mine, and give this build that extra little push. So for the finishing, you might want to add some extra badges here, but so we have Limitless Takeoff on Hall of Fame, Posterizer on gold, and Slithery Finisher on gold. Now you could do it this way. Take from Limitless, put it more on Slithery so you can get some good dunk animations. I personally prefer to have it on Limitless. The build does have silver, quick first step. So, I mean, I want to be able to take off pretty much a couple dribbles into the three-point line. I want to be able to go ahead and take off on them. All right, for the shooting badges on this build, we're going to be going with a silver blinders, a bronze corner specialist. I really don't feel like you need that badge a lot just because you do have an 82 three-point shot. So you really won't probably be in the corner a lot, but the cuts from the corner are crazy, so I would highly suggest having it on just in case they're giving you a little space after you done dunked it a few times. Got stop and pop on silver, catch and shoot on silver, dead eye on silver. Difficult shots, I have that on gold with a gold hot zone hunter and a Hall of Fame sniper, man. So for the playmaking badges, I'm going with a bronze bailout, a silver unpluckable. We're gonna put downhill on Hall of Fame. I really like that badge. Silver handles for days, silver quick first step, and silver tight handles, just because you want to be able to dribble just a little bit, give you some of those nice animations. Bullet pass, we're gonna put that on gold to make sure this build is not a liability when you get the ball. If you ain't got the shot, sometimes you gotta kick it to your teammates, man. That'll definitely help you out a lot. And a bronze space creator. And for the defensive badges on this build, I'm going with a bronze brick wall. It is very important to make sure you get that intimidator on gold. I love tireless defender. I try to put that on every build that I can. So I put that on bronze. I got chase down on gold, hustler on silver, menace on silver, rebound chaser on bronze, rim protector bronze, interceptor, I like that on gold. Clamps, I put that on gold just to make sure I can box people up very well. And then I put box on bronze just so I can help out my teammates on the boards. I feel like this build is a very big build and it could be placed anywhere from the 3 to the 4. So make sure you have some of those rebounding badges to kind of help your team out. If you will definitely be playing the 4 though, you can change up some of these. Like you don't need clamps as high if you're gonna be playing the 4. You can maybe drop that down to silver, put something on off ball, so you can kind of bump those guys on their way to the rim, or pretty much you can kind of slow them down from freely moving around the court. But that's pretty much it for me, man. It's been your boy Don, and I'm about. Before you get up out of here, make sure you do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, man. I got so many more bangers coming in the future. I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. Peace.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby, down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper got 'em talking nice to me. Guess that's why the